March 1915, the Defence of India Act had given the courts extraordinary powers to detain suspects without trial and to imprison, deport, or execute political agitators in the Punjab and Bengal. By this stage, even the moderates of the Indian National Congress began to object. In 1917, Edwin Montagu, the Secretary of State for India, made a vague pronouncement about the object of British policy being towards the gradual development of self governing institutions. The reality did not match the rhetoric. It is within the context of this tightening of the imperial shackles that the swift and dazzling rise of Gandhi can be understood. The Indians were a people belittled, starved, and fearful. And then Gandhi came, wrote Jawaharlal Nehru. He was like a powerful current of fresh air that made us stretch ourselves and take deep breaths, like a beam of light that pierced the darkness and removed the scales from our eyes, like a whirlwind that upset many things, but most of all, the working of people's minds. He did not descend from the top, he seemed to emerge from the millions of India, speaking their language and incessantly drawing attention to them and their appalling condition. Gandhi Satyagraha was an alternative to fear, an option more radical and crucially more Indian than that proposed by the moderate Congress. His effect on audiences was breathtaking. Jawahar's sister Nan heard him speak in Allahabad. I found myself struggling to pull off some gold bangles I had on my wrist so that I could put them into the bag when it came. Afterwards, I couldn't think why I had been so moved, but he had this quality of magic about him. His triumphal entry into Congress brought in its wake great crowds of new supporters, not just Brahmin lawyers, but peasants, farmers, and laborers. He ordered the Brahmin lawyers to the villages to recruit yet more of the common people. The effect was double sided, for many among them had never truly seen the poverty of their own countrymen. His arrival changed everything, putting the upper classes in touch with the lowest and raising the lowest to a new status of nobility. For the first time since the mutiny, India had a widely popular political movement that rejected the way of life imposed upon it from the distant chambers of London.